So this is going to be a bit of a different video to the norm because I am going to take you to my other hobby, RC drifting. So I'm going to take you along to my local club tonight. I'm going to show you what we do, how we do, what we use, and some clips of us doing our thing. So as I said, slightly different to the normal one, but this is what I do in my spare time while I'm not building real cars. Right, so I'm just going to quickly talk you through some of the materials that we use here to make said RC track. So let's just run through some of these materials. So we have a mixture of materials here. We have rolls of weather stripping that we have stuck Velcro to the back. The idea of this is we then have guttering that's been cut down and has Velcro on every single side. So that sticks to the floor. The weather stripping sticks to that. We also have some parts of a spill kit. These big heavy beads that are used to contain spillages. And then lastly, over there, we just have long straight bits of guttering. And combine all them together, and we managed to make a lovely little track. So this is our track for the night. That area there is the pit lane, so you can come off track into the pits or carry on round track. You come off track into the pits, round the back, joins back onto track over there. So this is James, the owner slash chairman slash president of the club, and I'm going to let him talk to you a little bit more in detail about the club.
So originally started the club a couple of years ago now, about 3.5 years ago. The idea of it came out of absolutely nowhere. Had a Mazda RX-7, was at Silverstone, doing a big old burnout in front of a lady with a camera, thought it was really cool. Blew it up. While I was there, a bit sad, somebody had these to rent. Had a little go on one for about 10 minutes, came back, started a club, so there was nowhere to do it. So this is where we are now. So we got, these are my personal cars. Here we have our team body. So this car here is got our team livery kit on it. So it's a blue with a sparkle on there. So the sticker kits, as you can see, are pretty cool. We've had them custom made. We've got Clipping Point RC on the side. They are what we run. That's our club's name. So this underneath is a Yakima YD2. This is the SX3 version, which is kind of the higher end hop-up version. The kit itself starts out quite expensive at about £500, £600, but there's a lot of upgrades on this one. It comes with no electronics or anything like that, and naturally I went with the purple because everybody else does as well. So we have club hire cars as well.
So these are cars that people can come and rent from you to use on our track.
That's right, yes. So when you come down, you buy a battery from us for the night, or a couple of batteries. The more you get, the more that you get to use. You get them cheaper if you get two rather than one, for example, and naturally you get a lot longer time. So the club cars themselves, this is our very budget version. This is a Sakura D5 MR. It's very simple. It works really well. It's just kind of built from spare parts more than anything. If you come down, this is the first car we're going to throw you on. So plastic suspension, nice soft, nice and subtle. Rear suspension again, nice soft. It's not a competition car. It's not quick. It's just nice, slow to get you going. The gear ratio again is fairly quick, but that's because the motor's slow. So we run that in a way that just gets you introduced. So as you get better, once you've used this a few times and you come down, we'll start throwing you on to a more experienced kind of car. So something with a carbon fiber chassis, higher end shocks, faster motor, faster speed controller, and overall it's going to give you a much better experience, because I don't want to throw you into something like this and you're just going to crash.
So these are more like your entry level sort of beginner,
That's it.
rookie,
Yeah.
starter, beginner.
That's it. So when you come down, you're not going to be thrown onto something that is going to kill your car. It's not going to kill your experience. This is very basic. It's good enough that you're going to have a good time, but it's not that good that you're just going to go really quick into a wall every corner and break something. This is like the in-between. And when you come down as well, you'll notice everyone uses magnets normally. Nice, strong. Normally hold everything on really well. So you'll see a few cars fly off track and things like that, and when you do, these come off. So that's about it really, there's not much more to go.
Perfect, thank you very much, James.
No
So
worries.
one more thing, when are we on and how can people find us?
So we're on Facebook, we're actually a closed group. This is not necessarily something for publicity, it's not something for secretism, it's just because we get a lot of people come down, a lot of people come into the group that will never come down, and overall it stops people just advertising on the Facebook group because you've got to be in there to be part of it. You'll find us on Facebook as Basingstoke RC Drift Club. We're a page on there. We also have a Clipping Point RC page, which is the public group. It doesn't get used as much, and we have a group chat as well. When you come down, you'll get to know people, and we'll add you into the group chat as well. That's kind of, everyone's more of a family, so most people chat every single day, and we're on every other week as well. So every other Friday, our doors open at 7:30, and we're normally here till late. So myself, I'll be here probably until around about 2 a.m, something like that. So we rock quite late. So the later we are, the more experienced drivers come out and the more fun we have. So first come down nice and early. There'll be some crashes and things like that. It's expected. You know, everyone crashes, everyone starts somewhere, everyone learns. I was terrible when I first started, and so was the guy behind the camera. So
Very true, very true.
everyone
Right,
starts somewhere. So brilliant. And any questions at all, everyone can help you out. If you want to try a different car, once you've been on it, we'll get you on a couple of these, we'll get you on some others, everyone will let you try their cars.
perfect. Thank you very much, James. Thank you for your time.
No, it's been great, and hopefully see you guys soon.
Thank you very much. So this is James spraying the track with a light dusting of silicone spray to slow the drivers down, isn't it, James?
It is.
Not to speed them up. I'll let him continue his lap of spraying.
I don't know how long it's going to go.
So this is our track for tonight. Looking good. So usually we have a room set up for the pits, but it was locked today, so we're all set up over here.
Nice. Sabotage.
Nick carpet. Ah, you grotty bum. I should really be practicing this, shouldn't I? So we also hold competitions, 2 on track at a time. So So we have a lead car and a chase car, exactly like in real drifting competition. Now this club is beginners to near on professionals, so obviously the drift battles are a bit mixed from skills and capabilities, but this is just an idea to show you how we get on round by round. And you can see as the videos go through how the skill and set level of driving pretty much gets better and better as you get to the finals, as you would in real competition. So that last clip was at the beginning of the rounds. This clip, I believe, is nearly halfway through the competition, I'd say. I'll show you one more clip before we get to the final, but as you can see, the proximity is a lot closer in this battle in places, the angles are better, more consistent, less mistakes, and across the finish line. Now this battle here, I believe, was for 3rd and 4th place. Both these guys have got quite a fair bit of experience, but everyone's car drives different on the night. So yeah, this was 3rd and 4th place, I believe. Now this was one of the final battles, one of the 2 final battles which decided the winner. The guy in the lead run right now actually won overall, so he won his battles. So yeah, this was the final. This is one of my battles out there for anyone interested. I didn't do very well in the competition, unfortunately, because I made big mistakes on each one of my laps, but my driving is getting a lot better. You can see I'm close. I'm trying to bang doors. I'm trying to clip bumpers. I'm doing anything I can to stay with him. Unfortunately, I messed it up right at the end. There. Game over. That's my battle ended. That brings us to the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I may do some more on this as it is another one of my hobbies that I do quite often. But yeah, thank you for watching. See you again next time.